Welcome back to BBC World News. These are our main headlines. Breaking news this hour. The Greek Finance Minister Yanis Varoufakis is resigning. He says some of Greece's creditors don't want him attending negotiations. And it comes just hours after Greek voters decisively reject the terms of a bailout offered by international creditors. Supporters of the No campaign, they celebrated late into the night. Dr. Vassilis Monastiriotis is from the London School of Economics and an economist and expert on the Greek economy. The people, did they vote here for the economic policies of Syriza, or was it simply only the bailout deal that they were commenting on?
Well, what was put to them in the referendum was the old deal, which is now non-applicable anymore. So, formally speaking, they voted against that.
But can one go without the other?
It is very difficult to accept that. It's very difficult to see how that could be possible. I think the no vote comprises many different views. People who want the country out of the European Union altogether and out of the Eurozone, of course. People who are fed up and quite desperate, fed up with the austerity measures, but they do not know what else can happen. And also people who support the party, Syriza, and they want to follow, the leadership of the party.
And what about the future of direction of Syriza's economic policies without Yanis Varoufakis? So is that even important, or is he just a figurehead for an ideology?
Yeah, I think the policy per se, Varoufakis has not been so important for the policy per se. It is more the influence he had on style and on how aggressive Greece would be in these negotiations. So in terms of handling, I think other people in the party, other economic officials are more moderate. But in terms of the views about how, the role of austerity, how the bailout agreement should be, in what direction it should go, in terms of these views, I think they're as harsh or even harsher than Varoufakis.
He says in his resignation statement, "I will wear the creditors' loathing with pride." And that really sums up what we as outsiders see him as. But that aggressiveness seems to have paid dividends as far as 61% of the Greek people are concerned. They were saying, yes, we like what you've done for us so far.
Absolutely. I'm not sure the majority of the 61% like so much what Varoufakis has done for them, but it definitely worked in terms of electoral politics. The fact of the matter remains that the banks are closed. If the ECB does not decide today to extend new assistance to the Greek banks, then the banks will have to reduce the amount of money they allow out of the ATMs. So the situation is not a victory in any respect. We had bailouts in many different countries. Only Greece is in this situation where we're talking about an imminent, if you want, Grexit, in the sense that the government will have to issue new money, IOUs or whatever else.
Dr. Monastiriotis, we really appreciate your time. And that issue about the banks is absolutely going to be critical, of course. Thanks a lot for your analysis. So Yanis Varoufakis is resigning as the Greek finance minister. He said